You know what this is.
Knicks Rehab.
Knicks Rehab, y'all.
Get right into it, man. We got some news. Shaking shit up out here. The big cat.
Mad Lion.
Oh, boy.
Gonna write anything. I saw there were some reports about the Knicks open the trade, talking to teams about trades and this and that. And so I checked around on this Monday, and everything that I gathered was the Knicks are not having conversations about trading Karl-Anthony Towns. As of Monday, it was not happening. So as far as something in the aftermath of that Dallas loss, no, that wasn't the case. I think if you see another 2-9 stretch or something like that ahead of the trade deadline, I think that's where you start to consider, if you're the Knicks, hey, we have to shake something up here and do something significant. And then, Portland, I think the Jeremy Grants of the world, the large salary players,
Drew Holiday.
Maybe that's who you'd be getting back in a deal for Towns, those kinds of players. So it has to obviously make sense for you, but I don't think they're there yet. At least
I agree.
Monday night, they were not there. They're not out there shopping Karl-Anthony Towns. And let's see if everything settles out here. And Saturday they go and beat the Sixers in Philly, which would be a significant win. But yeah, if you're talking about another stretch like the stretch that they just had over the 11 games before the Knicks game, then you're talking about bigger deals and, Bridges, OG, whatever it is, it's a more significant deal. But right now, I don't think there's much there of substance.
I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Throw the rollie right here. Throw the I'm not fucking leaving.
I'm not fucking leaving.
Just chilling with the Godfather. We was talking to the Godfather pregame yesterday. A little bit of Godfather chat. Huh? It's okay, Cat.
Chat. Can't stand this thing.
Carl. It's okay. You keep your head in the game, Carl. We need you. We need you out there. All right? Stick to your guns. That's what I'm talking about, Carl. Get that shot. You mad lion. Don't forget it. Ball.
I mean, it's not surprising to hear that. All this stuff is rumors. There was nothing, never concrete. It's just us as Knicks fans, just basically seeing what we're seeing, and we're just like, some changes have to be made, and we all agreed at one point that it doesn't have to be a big move, but we need some changes. We need some more personnel out there. But let's be realistic. We all said, we have a tough stretch coming up. So I think they're giving these guys an opportunity to right the ship, right? Because it's like, okay, let's say we go out Saturday and beat Philly. I know when Fabian put up, the schedule, the next maybe 10 games, let's say we go 8-2, 7-3, and we beat some solid good teams, right? So,
we need that.
Right. So in all reality, it's still a long season ahead of us. Still got a long way, still got a lot of games. So guys can definitely turn it around. It's just, do we have faith? Do we believe? Do we think these guys can turn a switch? Do we think Karl-Anthony Towns can just poof out of nowhere become a good defender? We don't need you to be a great defender. Can he become a good defender? Can he be the anchor of the defense, right? Can guys like Josh Hart not turn the ball over? Can a guy like Brunson gather the troops and be that leader that we want him to be? Can Mikal Bridges start knocking down shots? Can Mitchell Robinson play back-to-backs? So for me, it's a lot of ifs. And I think the front office, Flea says something, and I think this is what plays a part, and this is where he was 100% correct. You fire Thibs. You bring in Mike Brown. You telling me we're going to have to make another change? So I think they're trying to save face. And I think they're praying and hoping this thing turns around. Because if you do make these big moves, if you do make another splash and it still doesn't work, then y'all definitely know y'all fired. So I think the front office right now is just on a hot seat. And, they're probably trying to be very patient. You just gave OG the max a couple years ago. You just re-up on Mikal Bridges, right? Brunson saved 100. So, to hear that we're not looking for suitors for Cat, okay. But we all know when we hear that, sometimes it's the total opposite. They could be moving behind very secretly, very quiet. That's how the dark side moves. You don't know they coming. So, at this point, I don't know what to believe. I don't know if there is rumors. I don't know if it is true. We've seen so many rumors of Cat being traded. Charlotte, Orlando, Memphis. They even had trade proposals, right? So for me, am I surprised? No, I'm not. But at the same time, something has to change. And these guys have to hit a switch. And like that young man just said, in this next stretch, if we went 2-9 out of the last 11 games, and half of that was bad teams, half of this or even a little more is about to be all good teams, all solid teams. If we go another 2-9, then what? So for me, I'm not surprised. It's just us as Knicks fans, we don't want to continue to move backwards. We was moving forward. We're taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 steps back. So I'm not surprised that they're not looking to trade Cat. That's the fan base and us saying we want Cat traded. But I think the organization needs to be very careful. There is still a Hall of Famer champion, MVP, DPOY, average 35 and 15 still out there. And I'm just still not understanding how they're not talking behind the scenes trying to make that deal happen. But us not attempting to trade Cat, I hope the front office is right. Like Flea said, I hope y'all bum ass niggas got it right when he used to talk about us about firing Thibs. And right now, Flea looking like a genius, which he is. I'm gonna take Flea's stance on this. Front office, I hope y'all fucking right. I hope y'all right. But let's see what happens.
Flea, what are your thoughts? Your reaction to, as of right now, there are no Karl-Anthony Towns trade rumors from Ian Begley.
Ian's hug that he gave me the other day, that time I seen him was a little funny. So I don't trust that nigga. I tried to get a nigga a little hug. He gave me a little weak hug. I don't trust that nigga. So I don't know if we could trust that nigga and what he's saying. Right? He's a little shaky. The nigga it was after COVID. The nigga still had a mask on. He was acting weird. I don't know. So I don't know if we could really trust Ian Begley.
But he had reason to give you a weird ass hug at that point, Flea. Just saying. Go
man,
continue.
it's 2020, it's 2023, man. We was past that already, man. Give me a fucking hug, nigga. What's up, baby? Nah. But nah.
He wants to assault. He wanted him to assault him, Flea. Oh boy, like what's this? Flea's crazy.
Of course he's crazy.
Nah. He probably was scared. I had a new rag on. Shit was wild. I was looking crazy that night. I was lit.
If the ice was I'm dead. That's all I had to hear. If the ice was
drinking,
dear God,
I was lit that night. I was lit that night.
Apologies.
He was looking at me like
nigga had the do-rag on, the black shades, and went, "Yo, Ian, come here. What's up, nigga? Give me a hug."
I swear to God. I said, "Yo, Ian, what up?" He was looking at me like, "Yo, what's up, baby?" I said, "Yo, somebody take a picture for me." Grabs the nigga.
I just said, "Security, this nigga out of here, man."
Yo, Paul, he was trying to stay low. He had a mask on, and all of a sudden you hear your name from across the room. Somebody recognized you with a mask on,
and then when you
he got shades with a do rag on.
When you look,
I had the Versace do rag on.
You heard me?
The colorful shit.
And when he looked, it's Nino Brown calling him.
Nino Brown, nigga. Hey, nigga, come here, nigga.
Your services are no longer
needed. Nostalgic Nick said nigga was about to call the cops. Yeah, call the cops, nigga. Come here, nigga. Nah, man, but in all seriousness though, y'all know how this stuff works, right? The trade rumor mill like ramps up and then it like just simmers down and it's like the quiet before the storm, right? There's nobody on the streets, stores is not closed, stores are closed, there's no light, it's just mad quiet. So I don't necessarily believe that there's no trade rumors. Maybe they're not centered around Cat, but there's absolutely trade rumors. There's absolutely going to be a move made for the New York Knicks by February 5th. Miss me with we staying pat with this team.
I think that the Karl-Anthony Towns, this could be him, Leon Rose. They could be smothering him. How you say that? Coddling the big bodega, as they call him. They know how to really get the silence out there. We talking about the La Cosa Rosa right now. Hey, let's make sure the streets is empty real quick. Ain't nothing on the street. You heard that, Cat? I don't hear nothing either.
It's a good point.
Yeah,
It
yo, where's Leon
It
from?
is.
He his hometown. You know what I mean?
Operator. Shrewd operator.
Sopranos is that? That's where the
Hey,
Sopranos at.
Nigga,
Look. Hey, Ian Begley, go say ain't nothing going on out there real quick, man.
just be quiet. I got your salary for the year. Quiet.
You have to figure out a way to calm the media down. You know you can't stop these guys, and I'm realizing that more and more. You can't stop these guys from being on social media. They see every damn trade rumor, and Ian Begley's a major. Remember when Ian Begley says something, Nick's Twitter goes heavy on it.
Man, listen. A black man traded Luka Doncic, and not a soul knew it was happening. Not a soul knew it was happening.
It's a fact.
So you think this motherfucker Leon Rose can't trade a motherfucker and not a soul know? Man, please.
Oh, boy, TV. They scared, but I'm not. They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.